Hello, in this video we're going to talk about how to factor this trinomial using the grouping or box method. So just like before, I'm going to start this out by finding A, B, C, and AC. Okay, A is 7, B is 56, C is 105, and then AC would be 735. Now, if you did this and you're like, wait, why do we have such a large number? What you would need to do is go back, and this is how you know there's a GCF in your problem, right? You're telling because this number is just too big and it's leaving the tools that you have. So then what I would do is I'd go back, I'd find the smallest number, okay, 1 and 7. We just tried 1, so now we would need to try 7. I say trying 1 because doing nothing is factoring a GCF of 1. So everything has everything is a multiple of 7. I can factor that 7 out, and I'd have x squared plus 8x plus 15. And from here, now I can go ahead and factor this problem. So I'm going to erase my original A, B, and C, and I'm going to put a new one, 1, 8, and 15. I'm using what is left over from us factoring out this 7. And I'm using those values as my new A, B, and C. Now I'm looking for factors of 15. And I want to find the pair that when you add them together gives us 8x. That's 3 and 5. So like before, what I would do is I would write out I'm going to find the GCF of my two pieces. And when I factor that original trinomial, I'm going to get x plus 3 times x plus 5. Now, right now, this still isn't right. This still isn't done. If I multiply these two things together, I'm not getting my original number. What I need to do is I need to come back in here, and that GCF I took out at the very beginning, I need to add that again at the very end. Now, what does this look like for the tic-tac-toe method? Right, there's how I would get my x plus 3 and x plus 5. I'm factoring and finding the GCF of x squared and 5x, 3x and 15, and then x squared and 3x, and 5x and 15. Again, the biggest thing that I would worry about if I was doing these problems is if I take out a GCF, not including that at the very end. Either way, it doesn't matter what method you choose, you are going to have 7 times the quantity x plus 3 times the quantity x plus 5. But there's how we would go ahead and factor something with a GCF in it. Your first step should always be trying to factor out a GCF, just so you don't get partway through the problem and go, oh wait, now I need to start over again because I missed a detail. Other than that, if you have questions, please be sure you're reaching out.